Hey everybody, this is Jeff with Missouri Sell Now, and I am at a property in Sycamore Hills that we purchased and rehabbed. This is 2452 Ashland Avenue. I want to do a quick run through with you and give you a tour and an idea about what we had to contend with this house and what we did and how it turned out. So let's go inside. So this house, if you look at it, if you look at the brickwork here, this is all new tuck pointing. This whole house had to be tuck pointed. It was in pretty rough shape. It was allowing a lot of water in the house. This house was super wet when we bought it. So much to the point that it was so wet that none of the windows would open. They were all swollen. This front door, let me flip around here. This front door was destroyed. We had to actually cut a new door. It turned out really nice, but would have been really cool to save that old door. But anyway, we got the original windows in this house. All of these windows are original. All of the baseboards are original. Luckily, none of them were too badly damaged. They just needed to be dried out like everything else. And man, they turned out really nice. This is the living room. This is our front door. So this is our living room. I'm going to walk into what is going to be, I guess you would call it a dining room. This house was built in 1935, so they didn't really, dining rooms and formal dining rooms were for the more fortunate. But anyway, it's a really nice room. We used groutable laminate vinyl tile in here, and I love it. I think it turned out great. I'll walk in the kitchen here. These doors are, get a shot of this door. It's got this inlaid, I don't know what you call it. I'm not a wood or door expert, but that's how all of the doors are. This is a double. That kitchen door, they're all original too. They're really nice. But this is a two-way door. Walk into our kitchen here. You guys did a super job on this kitchen. We didn't put a backsplash up here. We actually don't really do backsplashes all that much. I think that's more of a personal taste, for whoever's gonna live here. But not only that, it's super expensive. These backsplashes are crazy. I can't believe they charge what they charge for that material. Original fan, that works. Like I said, all original windows. I hope I'm not making you dizzy here. We've got it's knotty pine, but it's a little sunroom. You can keep your plants or whatever out here. It's not a 3-season room, although it technically could be, because you can just open the door and there are plug-ins for baseboard heat. So if you wanted to heat this space, you could. I'm going to walk you back in. Again, there's our kitchen. We're going to go check out the hallway. There's your original, that's where they set the phones back in. This house was, like I said, this house was built in 35, so they set the phones. You can just imagine a big stand-up two-piece, one of those old antique phones. Walking into the front bedroom. This room was in pretty bad shape. This whole entire wall was just gone from the tuck pointing issue. It had gotten wet. This is all plaster, and it got wet, and it did a lot of it crumbled. So we did a lot of fill, a lot of replastering. Just a pretty tough room to deal with. This closet did not exist. I mean, the closet was just completely destroyed by the water. I'll take you back out here. It's looking back down the hallway this way. Little one bath, single bathroom, but the floors, again, I don't know if any of you have watched my any of you rather have watched any of my previous videos, but I love these. I love these old weaved floors. They're awesome, and this one has 0 cracks in it, so we decided to keep it. Bunch of character. It's a bathroom. So let's walk down to. We've got our little hall closet with access to the tub. Another bedroom. These are both nice sized bedrooms, by the way. They're not small. And you know, you could easily fit 2 twin beds in here if you had a couple of kids. But again, original windows throughout. That is the upstairs. It's really all there is to it. Not much to it. I'm going to take you downstairs now and show you what we dealt with down there. Okay, here we are in the basement. Not much to show you here, but I do want to explain what we dealt with here. We had all of these rafters were just absolutely covered in mold. You could take your finger like this and just wipe water off of everything. And we originally thought the foundation, there was something wrong with the foundation, but it ended up, we quickly found out after the first rain that it was our tuck pointing issue. The water was just coming in through that tuck pointing, through those the seams in the brick, and it was just had everything covered in water. But that's really it. We painted the walls, we painted the floor, cleaned everything up, new water heater. It's ready to go. Really nice space, and it's nice and dry. As I say that, there's water right there, but it's actually from the AC. All right, we're back upstairs. I'm going to take you for a walk around outside. It's actually a muggy day here in October, but so yeah, we got new electrical service there. All new. Like I said, the whole house was just tuck pointed, and it was a big job. Really nice garage / shed. This is our what could be a 3-season room. Got a nice big backyard, huge backyard. Good thing about these trees is there's not much grass to grow in the summer, or grass to mow in the summer. But there's also, you can't do a whole lot of growing of much of anything but grass back here. So, rear shot of the sun porch. Brand new condenser. The other one just wasn't adequate enough. It worked, but would not cool the house adequately enough, so we had a new one installed. New chimney cap. You can't see it from here, but yeah, the house is in great shape. But all the windows are just fantastic. We had a huge, this big bare spot here is a huge pine tree here, and it's really hard to make out unless I give you some kind of perspective on it. But I'll walk down the hill here. You really can't see it all that well, but it covered this entire house. If you look on Google, if you Google 2452 Ashland Avenue on Google Maps, you will see that this house was not, you couldn't even see this house, this tree was so big. But anyway, there it is, 2452, as promised. The numbers on it, we purchased this house for $22,000. We put $35,000 into it, so we're all in at $57,000. We actually went over budget a little bit, so that's not an exact amount. I'd have to look at the books and see what the exact amount is, but we're right around there, right around $60,000 all in. This house will cash flow for $950 a month easily, and we're going to lease option. We're going to, $5,000 down payment on it. Lease option the property. Cash flow at $950 a month, and still have quite a bit of a spread on the back end when it's time for our tenant buyer to buy. So anyway, that's it. 2452 Ashland.